It's the love and compassion that is the most important first principle of the care and support that we provide at Skanda Vale Hospice. There's something different about here. There's something unique about here in what we can offer, and the patients all say that too. It's a special place to work and to be and to visit.
The care is exceptional, and when you stay in, it's better than a 5-star hotel. It really is. You wake up when you want to, and somebody's there almost immediately. You can have breakfast in bed, or you can go downstairs for breakfast. If you're going to have a shower, they can either do it by yourself or someone comes to help you. And then you have a lovely lunch, and then there's a lovely evening meal, and have a walk down the gardens, because the work in the gardens is exceptional as well. It's very tranquil, and also the balconies on some of the bedrooms. It's nice to go out on the balcony and sit of an evening and watch the birds fly around, and yeah.
It's actually down to them. You know, we're not saying, okay, come here and we're going to do this at this time, this at this time, this at this time. No, day hospice is fluid. You have a plan, but it doesn't always work. You know, people come with an idea of what they might do, but dependent on how they feel, what they want to do, what they want to be involved in, they can do that, or they can not do that. You know, some people might come for bathing, which is a big thing when you haven't been in a bath in many, many years because you can't get into it. Some people come for complementary therapies, and some people just really appreciate that touch, that care. Some people might come for spiritual support or bereavement support, just to be around people, especially if they're isolated and alone. To be around people who are also terminally ill and know that it's okay to talk about it. It's such a difficult question to ask, so really, what is the hospice? Because it's something different to everyone. But to everyone, it's uplifting. To everyone, it creates a sense of peace, a sense of wholeness. Across the board, you get that same feedback. And each person derives something slightly different, but that's the continuation. And although now it's okay, it's 1 day a week, it's day hospice, then it'll be 2, then it'll be a week-long session. And eventually, when it's end-of-life care, I can't imagine what this place will be like and what it will be doing for people, for those who work here, for those who are receiving the care, for the families. Because essentially, you are then present at one of the most, well, apart from birth, one of the most important points in a person's life is that transition. And our sole goal really is to make that transition better.
So we've got tracking hoists in all 6 of the bedrooms and in the downstairs bathroom, and that means that it's fitted in the ceiling and can move almost the full range of the room, which means you haven't then got to have a physical hoist that you're pushing over the floor. It's safer for patients. We can support them better because it's up above and not coming in from underneath. So that adds greater flexibility for the patients and means that it can be out the way when it's not needed. We have got a bath and a bath chair that both of them go up and down, so you can adjust that as needed. So it's looking after the team. We're not bending over having to reach down into a bath. We lift it up to a level that's safe for us, but it's also easy for the patients. With the beds, they are hybrid profiling beds, so you can have it just as a soft, basic pressure relieving mattress, or you can turn it on and have the airflow coming through, so that alternates the pressure. When somebody is in bed, on the handset that they can call for a nurse or a carer, they can also turn on and off the light above the bed, and they can open and close the curtains. So in the morning, I'm not a morning person, quite appreciate having a little bit of space and quiet. You can open the curtains yourself. You haven't got to call somebody and then engage in a conversation that maybe you're not ready for. You can just push a button and open the curtains and see the sun shining through. I I think it's really important to point out that sometimes patients say to me, right, and how much will this cost? There is no cost at all for patients or family and friends. It's absolutely free. If somebody wished to make a donation, then that's always gratefully received, but there is absolutely no expectation or obligation. And I think that's really important to get across. I don't know if sometimes people look at the building and just expect that there will be a cost implied, but there's not. And we welcome referrals from individuals themselves or from family and friends, from GPs, district nurses, other health professionals, even if it's just wanting to know a little bit more about the services that we offer. We are very open to having phone calls or emails, yeah.
So for the hospice to expand, to become 2 days and to start respite again, we need more volunteers. We need more people who are willing to come on a regular basis, at least once a month. And volunteers include carers, nurses, cooks, cleaners, admin team, like either clinical administration or receptionists, data logging, gardeners, everything basically, because every job here is a volunteer role. And we need more people in every part. People think sometimes they don't have a skill or they don't have an ability, but nearly everybody can clean. Nearly everybody can chop veg. Nearly everybody can contribute something, even if it's just a couple of hours a week, or even if it's, 1 day a month. That's hugely beneficial. So that's really what we need. But to realise, of course, end-of-life care, that's going to take a lot of money and a lot of hands on deck. And I 100% believe that it will happen, and I don't know when, but it will. And when it does, people will be part of something so amazing, so amazing. And the more you expand, the more you will draw people. The more people who are helped by coming here, the more people will come to be helped, and the more people will want to volunteer and will want to fundraise. So in a way, if you can take that step and open a bit more people can come in, and more support comes financially and physically. And that's what we need, but I do believe it will happen, but you have to take the step.